stressing less, the first place I'd like to go to is the narrow gate. Matthew 7, verse 13 through 14. Go in through the narrow gate, because the gate to hell is wide, and the road that leads to it is easy, and there are many who travel it. The gate to life is narrow, and the way that leads to it is hard. There are few people who find it. Look, from this, it feels like Jesus is explicitly telling us that things get difficult. He's telling us that, the road that leads to life is hard. It's genuinely hard. And, so what to take? What do I take? It's to be ready. Like, imagine someone was about to punch your arm. And, say they just punch your arm. Obviously, it's going to hurt, a lot more. But if they tell you that, that about to punch your arm, you brace yourself, you position yourself in such a way where you're just, you're ready to take whatever they, however much force they apply to your arm. And so it hurts less. And, although it's kind of like, kind of obvious, but, genuinely, apply that same principle to life. Understanding that you have chosen this path. Understanding that you have chosen to pursue, that narrow path. You genuinely, you want to provide some value. You want to do something of significance. Things will get difficult. Even more so for, someone that's supposed to reflect the light of Christ in this world, to be a light bearer in this world. And so, be ready. And so when things, come your way, when things do get difficult, you're able to respond quickly, and you're able to move forward in just full thrust, and you have that kind of robustness about you. I think that's kind of significant learning point, and it's something that I've kind of taken from the last few months. But yeah, that's the first main aspect. The second aspect I would take from John 10, verse 10, which reads, "The thief comes only in order to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come in order that you might have life in all its fullness." Wow. I genuinely feel like that is so significant. I mean, does that not mean life? This thing that we're so concerned with, that we, are so stressed about, is just this frame of this much larger spectrum. And so, the conclusion: keep perspective. So, when things are getting difficult, when you find yourself stressed, remember, one, you have chosen to pursue the narrow gate. And that path is hard. But in that, remember that you serve a God that is so much bigger than anything we could ever imagine. And anything that we could ever concern ourselves within this three-dimensional space. I hope that helps. I need to work on applying this to my life more and being less stressed. But I hope you guys can